much in the middle of nowhere in nature. I got lost on my way to the park, and now I just parked my car on the side of the road because I saw like a little clearing on the other side, and now I'm like deep in here. There's a beautiful pink bush over there. But yep, it's because I got lost and then my GPS wouldn't work, and I was just like, fuck it. I had the idea to go to the park and just show up my sketchbook drawings. Oh, the birds are like hovering right above me. I wonder if they think I'm dead meat or something. Oh, I accidentally brought my boyfriend's thrasher out here. But this is one of my latest works. It's just a coloring page from a Lisa Frank coloring book, and then I pasted it onto this cool neon paper and doodled around it. And I put some glitter accents like the Neapolitan ice cream and the little cuffs on her pants. And then this is one I'm really proud of. This is my Betty Boop on her psychedelic journey. And then this is just a scrapbook page of me with all the little photos that I had. This one I was just messing around with my cool watercolor glitter paints and some glitter. And that one I never finished, but it was a concept that I called cacti with eyes all over cactuses. This one is a cute little doodle that I did outside of my mom's house with just inspiration for the day. This one I did outside of my house. It's a wizard tree. And then I have my cute fun bear, my sweet fun bear. And this one I did last night while I was watching Death of a Unicorn. And it's inspired by a Mexican milagro, which is like a wooden carved heart that they put like embellishments on to pray and ask for a miracle. But I just thought the unicorn was symbolic of the magical moments in life. And then here's my scrapbook page of cute cats and dogs. And then we have my scrapbook page of my boyfriend and I. We've got a beetle, yin yang, and the sun that I did. This was going to be my tattoo portfolio, but then I gave up on that dream, so I keep looking over my shoulder because like I'm in the wilderness, so I feel like a freaking honey badger's gonna come and get me or something. Okay, and then we have a cute sun doodle. Okay, my last video stopped filming because it said my phone got too hot, so now I'm back home after like 2 hours of being lost, and then I'm gonna continue the video. That little sketchbook that I was looking at, there wasn't really much else after that was good, but I just thought I'd show some of these beautiful works that I did in this older sketchbook that I have. This was when I was into sacred geometry and dragons. And then this one's really cute. It's like a little bear couple. This little penguin. Super cute. And then sometimes I draw things, and then later I'm grateful for them because they just have sweet little messages to them. And I absolutely love when my boyfriend and I like collab on something, which is what this is. Some of my original characters. I like his feet. This one, a bed. Well, under the influence, clearly. Alright. And just like any sketchbook, filled with nonsense. Nonsensical. Oh my goodness. I was just not feeling good that day, apparently. This one's kind of cute. These were the two cards that I pulled today. We have the nurture, which the affirmation for the nurture is, I deserve to feel nurtured because I give to those I cherish. And this is a beautiful image. Sometimes I like to look at the little details and synchronicities pop out for me. And then the other one that popped out from the Wisdom Healing Oracle is Halite. Beautiful stone. And so I'm going to read from the books and see what they say. The nurturer is pregnant, and she symbolizes the essence of the beauty of motherhood and maternal instinct. Above her right shoulder is a vision of the adventurers the Amoretti, Italian for little loves, will have when they are old enough to sprout wings and fly away. By providing a sense of absolute security for her child, she enables him to look upon his future with confidence rather than apprehension. Infinitely wise, the nurturer knows exactly what her little one needs from her and offers it selflessly. In the seeming chaos of this utopian sanctuary is a perfection. Only Mother Nature has tended this garden, and her loving touch has brought forth beauty and growth in abundance. She knows each of her creations deserves life, so it can fulfill its special purpose. Humans, on the other hand, would try to bring order to the garden, with certain plants considered valuable afforded places of honor, while those plants whose uses are not known are classified as weeds and discarded. Mother Nature knows there are no weeds, only her children. Though we come to the world naked, Mother Nature loves us unconditionally and wants to give us everything we need and more, including our sixth sense, intuition. This Garden of Eden where the nurturer has chosen to suckle her child is completely safe and secure. Not only the birds that hover overhead, but also the leaves on the trees join the flowers and animals in lending their support and protection to this microcosm. Similarly, by offering support and protection to one another, we emulate the divine force that animates the universe, the nurturing force of love. So that's really beautiful. Like, the birds hovering overhead. I don't know if that was in the last clip, but there was birds hovering over my head, and I was right by a tree in the middle of the woods. So that's really beautiful. Is those who project an image of independence at all costs often desperately need support but are too proud or unaware of their neediness to ask. They act out their frustrations in the same way they did as children when they didn't get what they needed. The child we were still lives within us, only now as adults we are capable of causing a lot more trouble for both ourselves and those around us if they are not aware that we are in need of nurturing. If you find someone you care about, whom your intuition tells you is worthy of such a great expenditure of energy, make sure they can pass this test. Either they have already done the same for you, or you are quite certain both logically and intuitively that they will do the same for you when you need it. Even the best of parents has a hard time giving selflessly when their own needs have not been fulfilled. So, hopefully a little piece of wisdom was given to you in that. I deserve to feel nurtured because I give to those I cherish. So, I think each one of us just innately deserves nurturing, and that is why like a lot of people are left unsatisfied and unfulfilled and feeling mundane, and it's just because the nurturing of our needs, like I think my soul particularly craves like attention and adventure, which maybe everybody does because we're all the same, you know, but we're different consciousnesses. But yeah, I think that's a good token of wisdom for us. And let's find out what Halite is saying to us in this reading here. The Master Cleanser. Halite draws out impurities from your physical, energetic, and soul bodies. It dissolves old patterns, negative thoughts, and toxic emotions, promoting emotional well-being. Halite stimulates the meridians and grounds the healing properties of other crystals. Subtle ties and influences may be affecting you more than you recognize. Unacknowledged feelings of abandonment or rejection or emotional neediness may underlie dis-ease. Detrimental energies picked up under the influence of drink or drugs could be affecting you, as could someone else's lustful or jealous feelings. But being spaced out and ungrounded also leaves you open to invasion by external forces. It's time for a thorough clear out in your life. Declutter your space, including your car, detox your body and mind, and try a juice fast for vitality. Regular detoxing and purification on all levels ensures well-being, as does being anchored on earth. So, and it says the frequency is earthy, chakra is base, sacral, earth star, and solar plexus, timing is spring, and then soul path, purification, and spiritual discernment. That is definitely something that resonates with me, because I have been feeling kind of spacey today. I think me getting lost was so weird, and like it did feel like I wasn't grounded, like I was just lost. And I think each moment is a moment to be present and really appreciate every moment. And I wasn't really doing that when I was lost. I was just scared and confused. And so I guess this feeling of like not being nurturing towards myself, not giving myself the nutrients and really like the good stuff that I need, you know, and that instead I'm just like trying to ignore that to my own detriment, honestly, because it's an essential life function that needs to be grounded and given to myself. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful. I can draw another intuition oracle card just because I feel like it. Let's see, I got it spread out here. Let's see which one I'm called to. And it's this one. We have the inspiration, number 46. The affirmation is I allow inspiration to fill me so I can inspire others. And then we have this beautiful fair maiden with some kind of chalice in her hand, and it's a beautiful card. Let's see what it could mean for us. The inspiration. The art of the matter. The inspiration gazes lovingly at her most treasured possession, the lamp of truth, passed on to her by the sage who was her teacher and role model. She stands atop a mountain so that her many devoted followers can see her clearly. She did not start out to have any followers at all, but her words, her deeds, and her ability to radiate calmness have produced in her an invaluable quality that is an attractive beacon equal to the light of the lamp of truth, bringing to her those who need to share the energy of her sagacious lineage. The teaching of this revered wise woman have empowered the inspiration to overcome her inertia, her fear of failure, and her fear of success too. Filled with the love for her venerable mentor, she has been able to persevere despite being confronted by formidable challenges. She has been able to avoid many confrontations with damaged and ignorant people and the traitorous betrayals by people close to her. Were it not for her ability to draw upon the lessons learned from others, she would have been forced to experience these painful lessons herself. The inspiration stands holding a slender spear, but without a shield. The leaf-adorned shields in the border symbolize that the overwhelming power of nature is all the shield she needs. Her simple sandals enable her to feel the ground she walks on, because she does not want to be isolated from reality. The curtains above and around her in the border remind us that life is a show, and how we act and appear to others is a show that can and will be learned from, whether we like it or not. The inspiration has accepted her role model status with her followers, and has dedicated the rest of her life to influencing them with her words and, more importantly, with her actions. Her very being has merged with this mantle that she has taken up, and it is now second nature to her to inspire in others what some call goosebumps, but what she calls truth bumps. Such powerful inspiration is one of the most accurate indicators that you are in the presence of truth and importance. Pay attention. The heart of the matter. We are all called upon to be influencers now. The powers bestowed on each of us by technology in general and social media in particular include that of leading by being a good example, not by haranguing or diminishing others. Just as children must discover and learn how their actions affect others, adults in the 21st century must always be aware of how their words, deeds, and examples either inspire or conspire against those they interact with. We must, of course, be ourselves and not custom tailor our words and actions to pander to the whims of others and the fads of the day. We must be the change we want to see in others. There is no other way to have influence over anyone with strongly felt beliefs. It's beautiful. And that resonates with me too. And this is a collective reading, so I think it's just the energies. Yeah, really what we say and what we do, what we allow in ourselves is important. To speak with truth and with love and sweetness in your heart, or whatever it is that is authentic to you. Sometimes I like people's personalities where they like stand up for others and they're like no nonsense, you know? But I'm not like that. So, I mean, everyone's different. Everyone has this like unique personality that brings a unitive beauty to consciousness.